I will say that she does like to pick a lot of fights that are unnecessary fights to pick. To me, Nicki Minaj released a tweet. It's now deleted. And in the tweet, she had a picture of Renee, who is a top executive at Rock Nation, riding a camel. And the camel had the face of Jay-Z. Now, she deleted that tweet, but it was a part of her rollout for the new album that she has coming. She had the release date marked to be March 27th, I believe, of next year. The title of the first track, she also released that. It is The Straw That Broke the Camel's Back. She also said that there's lots and lots of people that are going to be surprised by what she has to say in this new album. She's also going to release the next title of the next track either this week or the following week. You know, Nicki Minaj is really a veteran and an icon when it comes to female hip hop at this point. I don't think that there's been any female artists that have been as influential as she has. This album I'm actually excited to see. I have never listened to a complete Nicki Minaj album all the way through, but I will listen to this one. It sounds like she has a lot to get off of her chest, that we're probably going to get a lot of insight and insight scoop of what's been going on in the music industry from her perspective. So it's going to be interesting to see. I will say that she does like to pick a lot of fights that are unnecessary fights to pick. To me, to be picking a fight with Jay-Z, and she started that ever since Lil Wayne was not picked for the Super Bowl, and instead Kendrick Lamar was picked for the halftime show. She went on a whole Twitter rant about that. I just feel like she is a legend in her own right. She doesn't need to say that. Beyonce doesn't go around saying that she is the most iconic of her generation in the R&B space. She doesn't need to say that. Other people are going to say that for her. Now, I do understand the fact that it's a little bit more annoying for Nicki Minaj because unlike Beyonce, Nicki Minaj does get compared to modern female rappers that she actually opened the door for a lot when it comes to people who have conversations about this kind of stuff, which I agree is inappropriate. Not only that, she's been snubbed for a Grammy while a lot of these new rappers have gotten their Grammy. What she should internalize that as is that there was not a lot of space for female hip hop back when she was coming up. She was the only one. So the Grammys really were just getting accustomed to even hip hop. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it okay. But it was just getting accustomed to having nomination categories for hip hop artists themselves. They definitely did not know how to handle female rap artists when she was coming up in the game. So the time and the opportunities that she could have gotten her Grammy share, those times have come and gone. Now, that could change. Even though this album is going to be like Sadiddy, it seems like, and a lot of trash talk, it could end up being really good. And not just for her fans. Her fans love her regardless, but quality as in a really good body of work. And the Academy could surprise us and give her a Grammy. We don't know. Nicki Minaj does not submit her music to the Academy anymore, but labels can submit on an artist's behalf. They all are in the same rooms. They all are in the same conversations. I am pretty sure that if the Academy was feeling like after this releases that they were willing to give her a Grammy for it, or that she was deserving of a Grammy because of it, they would be in contact with her label, because I'm sure that the Academy realizes that they flubbed that decision on giving her no Grammy thus far. But I'm really more so interested in seeing what does she have to say. A lot of people thought it was funny that she tweeted that out, but I'm interested in seeing what she has to say. What is she gonna tell us? What's going on? What has been happening in the rap scene that we don't know about? I feel like she said a lot of people are going to be surprised. Does she have something to say about some of the artists? She always has something to say about somebody, but it would be nice to get more details of what exactly goes on that we don't get a chance to see. So I'm excited to see how the album actually rolls out and how it performs once it does roll out. But I'm going to be on the lookout for those tweets coming for her from her releasing the track list and the titles over time. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys feel like Nicki Minaj does way too much and that is why she does not get a Grammy? That is why she's not really acknowledged by the Academy like that? Or do you feel like it shouldn't matter whether or not she is a provocative artist? The numbers speak for for themselves. Are you guys excited for this album? Do you feel like it's going to be a good album? Do you feel like it's going to be a good quality body of work? Or do you feel like Nicki Minaj is kind of floating over into legacy status era?